I want to go fishing. Yeah, but we're talking about cybersecurity phishing because the whole thing with the fish in the water and the no. But let's talk about what types of phishing campaigns there are. Now, hopefully, you already understand that phishing, Phishing, is essentially an attempt for bad guys to misrepresent themselves and trick you into giving away credentials or even worse. By far and away, it represents, by some reports, up to 80% of the type of attack that the bad guys are unleashing on unsuspecting folks like you. The most common is just mass campaigns. This is where they are just fire for effect. They are throwing thousands, if not millions, of emails out there and hoping that a few people will actually fall for them and go to click on sites and either give credentials or other information, credit cards, and the like. The nice thing about those, from the bad guy's perspective, is they're cheap. They literally cost fraction of pennies per attempt. So they can take a very low success rate. The second type is spear phishing. Spear phishing is where they'll go after a specific organization or person and will tailor that messaging. Now, this is where they'll pretend to be somebody else within the organization. They'll pretend to be somebody from a known partner or the like. And if it sounds a little more sophisticated or expensive, it is. It costs the bad guys more, but they're more likely to get a higher return on investment. Then you got whaling. Yep. Whaling is what spear phishing, but it's spear phishing that is specifically aimed at senior executives, high profiles. And the thing about that is, yes, it costs even more to get that information, to get the person's email address, to identify their role, but the stakes are much higher. If this person falls for it, they usually have access to a lot more profitable stuff. Then we got clone phishing. Clone phishing is where the bad guys actually take a legitimate email from somebody that's trusted, but replaces the link so that the link actually goes to a bad site. This clone fish could be a man-in-the-middle attack where they actually, the email was sent from the good guys, it was just changed en route, or it can be where they're pretending to be, and that's a totally different subject, the person that was legitimately sending the first email. These are just a few of the ways that phishing attacks work, and the best way to protect against that is, honestly, A, protect your information and protect your technologies by using multi-factor authentication, and B, train your employees. Need help with either one? DM me, reply. But tell me how you get around phishing in the comments below.